Most guys completely suck at quitting porn, and you're probably in that group of guys. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to actually do it easily. Before I do, I quit porn at 19. From the age of 13 to 19, I was addicted, watching it every single day, like a little monkey gooner weirdo. Decided I want to change in my life because just wanted to stop being a loser. Created my own system after I obsessed over porn addiction and how to actually quit it. Figured out the best system on the planet, I implemented it, and I quit porn. And that is what I teach to you and to my customers down below. If you want the full system, I'll go over that later. But why do most guys fail, and why are you failing most importantly? Guys start on nofap when they try and quit porn. Most guys anyway. And this is exactly why they can't quit. And you're probably thinking, well, nofap's good. Nofap is a method of quitting porn. It's great. No, it's not. It's bullshit. For those that don't know what nofap is, it's the most popular porn quitting method on the internet. And pretty much it's where you quit porn cold turkey, you never watch it again. And if you don't watch porn for 30 days, you've got a 30-day nofap streak. Sounds great on paper. Quit porn in 2 weeks. But it's bullshit and it doesn't work. And I'll tell you why. When you get on nofap, when you're addicted to porn, it's retarded. Because when you have a porn addiction, that is one extreme. Getting onto nofap, never watching porn again, is another extreme. And if you know anything about the brain, you can't go from one extreme to the other. That's why an obese guy who eats all day, you can't expect him to start eating 3 salads a day because he's gone from one extreme to the other. And that is it's just unrealistic for your mind. Your brain is currently depending a lot on porn. You find it enjoyable and you are just addicted. Whether you admit it or not, you are. You couldn't just quit today. So just accept that and just keep listening, right? You're addicted to porn. To never watch it again is not only going to be depressing for you, but it's just unrealistic because you're just going to be craving it and depressed. Now, obviously, if I locked you in a basement, like, there's no way of you watching porn, of course, but you're going to be miserable and it's just not an easy way to do it. And obviously, no one's going to lock you in a basement. You're going to fail, and this is why you failed every other time. So not only does not only does nofap not help your addiction, it makes it worse, and I'll tell you why. When you get on nofap, you get motivation for day 2, day 3, and then on day 4, you end up relapsing because you get a big urge, and it's back to day 0, right? And in your mind, you've lost all your progress, because that's what these guys say online. You've lost all your progress, you're back to day 0, and you're depressed. You feel shame, guilt, you just feel shit about yourself, you're depressed, right? When you feel like this, what do we always do? We end up relapsing, we end up watching porn. So you do it 2, 3, 4 times that exact same day. And guess what? The addictions got worse. So nofap, this advice online that everyone's saying is so good, doesn't work. It makes your addiction to porn even worse. That's how I know these guys who make these videos. They make them, by the way, because they get the most views. Nofap timeline, nofap benefits, all this shit. They make that garbage content because it gets views, but it doesn't actually solve the issue of porn. And I guarantee them faceless channels, complete pussies, are still watching porn. Guarantee it. Maybe they don't have a severe porn addiction like we did, jacking off 3 times a day, but they still watch it. But they don't want you to know that. They just make nofap videos on the benefits. On day 30 of nofap, you start levitating, all that gay shit, and I hope you buy it. And we've all bought it this whole time. We've all believed their lies, and it's just not true. If nofap worked, you would have quit porn by now, and 95% of guys who are trying to quit porn would have quit. For most guys, 99% of guys, nofap is not the way. So what is the way? Well, once I realised this, it made it so easy for me. Before I tell you that, quickly, the best porn quitting system that I'm about to share with you, a bit of it. If you want the full version, if you want to quit porn faster than anyone on the internet, top link in the description. It's the exact one that I used. I should be selling it for thousands because what would you pay to quit and just end your porn addiction? You'd probably pay thousands, right? Because what happens when you quit porn? You get confidence. The chance of you attracting your future wife or just girls in general go up dramatically. You start loving yourself. You stop being depressed and anxious. You start having confidence. You start building the life you want. I'd pay thousands for that. And for the price of less than 50, you can have that when you quit porn. Top link below. If that wasn't enough, there is a free bonus section on how to speak to girls, attract them, whether that's finding your future wife, whether that's finding just a random girl, whatever. All rules apply. The simple rules I've dotted down below. And that just becomes easy when you quit porn because you stop caring what people think and your confidence is through the roof. So check it out before I increase the price. Now, the first part of my system is this. It's called less fap. Now, less fap is simply where you fap less than you did last month. Now, I guess no fap is the same as that, but my version is not retarded. This is my version of how to quit porn. If you watch porn 30 times last month, I want you to watch it 28 times this month, or even 29 times. Why? Because 28 and 29 is less than 30. It's brain dead, it's simple, and that's why it works so effectively. That's the only rule you need to follow. The number this month needs to be less than last month. Even if you jacked off 100 times last month, and it's 99 times this month, it's that by the end of the month, and that's fine, because it's less than 100. You have made progress. Why does this work so well and easily, and why does it feel effortless to quit porn this way? Well, you can still watch porn and make progress, right? So I'm saying don't quit cold turkey. I'm not saying, well, some guys maybe quit cold turkey. No one quit cold turkey. You're addicted. You've been watching it for years, relying on it. Your brain's gonna be like, what the fuck's going on? Where's porn? Okay? This is not me saying porn is good. It's saying I don't want to confuse your brain so much, like nofap does, and make it depressed. You can still watch porn. Just make sure it's less than last month. So you can still watch porn, you're not going to be depressed, and you're going to be making progress every single month, okay? So you're going to stay motivated, because when you make progress, guess what happens? You get confident, you get less anxious, you get the benefits of quitting porn. Another lie you've probably been told by these nofap YouTubers is that you've got to, in order to get the benefits of quitting porn, you've got to just completely get rid of the addiction. Get to day 30, day 60 of nofap. And when the addiction is completely gone, that's when the benefits come in. That's when the confidence comes up. That's when the self-respect comes up. That's when the anxiety disappears. That's not true. You get the benefits of quitting porn when you reduce how much you watch it. So by month number 2, you are going to be slightly more confident, or maybe a lot more confident. Your anxiety will have gone down 5, 10, 15%, whatever, simply because you're watching porn less. So don't think, oh, I'm going to have to wait 6 to 12 months before I get any benefits. That's going to be shit. No. In the first month, you're going to see benefits of not jacking off every day, however much you do it. Okay? So, with my method, your porn consumption should look like this. Gradually reducing how much you watch it each and every month. You follow that rule and you'll get ahead of 99% of guys and you'll quit. Alright? I reveal so many secrets to make this easier down below, but this is the biggest piece of advice I can give you. Once you are on less fap for 3 to 12 months for most guys, you will be at the point where you don't have a porn addiction anymore. You find porn boring and you cringe at how much you used to watch it. This is just what happens, right? You cringe at how much you used to watch it. So wouldn't it be smart now to go for a nofap streak if that's what you wanted? Now that your addiction is down here, it's gone, it's non-existent. You've got it under control. Wouldn't it be smart to now go for the nofap streak if you wanted? Because the urges are still going to be there. Don't think they disappear. But they're going to be so weak, they're going to be so infrequent, that they'll be easy to overcome. I've made videos on how to overcome your urges easily. But now that you've taken my advice, you're on less fap, you've been doing it for a few months, or however long it takes to control the addiction, it's easy to get a streak now. But do not obsess about it, alright? The more you obsess about your streak, the more likely you're going to just think about porn during the day, the more likely you're going to fail. With me, I've not watched porn in over 100 days because I understood, but I don't know exactly what day, because I understood if I obsessed over it more and more, then more porn thoughts would arise. The more you think about porn, urges, nofap, less fap, the more you think about it, the more the thoughts are going to come into your mind. This applies to when your addiction is gone. Right now, when you're addicted to porn and you're on less fap, you're gradually reducing. Yeah, think about how much you watched it last month. Think about how much you need to watch it this month. but don't obsess about it. Just keep it in mind, all right? But when you've got the addiction under control, don't be thinking 24/7, I need to get to day 30 of nofap. No, because when you think like that, you're going to be more likely to fail because you're going to get more urges and more thoughts about porn. So honestly, get the addiction under control using my advice. Go outside and live your life. You'll wake up one day, you've not watched porn in over a year, and you'll be happy, you'll be confident, you'll have a girl, whatever. This is the power of quitting porn, and it's so easy to do it. So I hope this helped. If you want the full system, just speed past everyone in this race. Quit porn faster than anyone online ever will. Top link below, because what other 19-year-old has quit porn and is willing to share his secrets? I hope this helped. Subscribe if it did so you see videos like this every single day, and goodbye.